Welcome to another Phys minor game video. The game we're going to be looking at today is a tennis game, and it's called JAG the Joker. Now, the equipment you'll need is one racket per player, ideally 2 balls per court, and you'll also need a deck of playing cards. Now, it's a game of doubles, so you'll organise your pairings so that ideally they're reasonably even, so you'll have 4 on a court. So if you've got a class of 24, you'd obviously need about 6 tennis courts. You can actually get away with playing this on badminton courts, so you can sort of play like a modified mini game of tennis, or you can actually use mini tennis courts if you've got them at your school. So, after you've organised your pairs, the first thing you do is you actually give each pair a playing card, and you tell them that at the end of the session, their aim is to have the strongest card possible. So you tell them obviously ace, king, queen and so on, they're the stronger cards working their way down. And you'd also tell them that if they're lucky enough to score the joker, that's the wild card, so nothing actually beats a joker. So ideally, if you've got the joker at the end of the session, you'd obviously be the winner. So you tell them they'll probably play 4 or 5 different matches, and whether they win or lose will dictate whether or not they can possibly swap with their opponent. So you can see here we've got 2 pairings that are going to play each other. They play for 3 or 4 minutes playing whatever game you'd like. So here we're just going to tell them playing a normal game of tennis, and you're just going to alternate serves each time. And whoever's winning at the end of that time when the teacher blows the whistle. So you'll see here the team on the right, they've been the winner because they've got the actual highest points. They then actually go towards the net, towards their opponent, so you can see a player from each team has a card. They walk towards each other. Now the player on the right, he's from the winning pair, so he doesn't have to actually show his opponent the card if he doesn't want to. We actually know here, we'll tell you that he's actually got an 8. So he says to his opponent on the left, okay, what have you got? His opponent has to show his card, which is a 6 of diamonds. Now, we know the guy on the right's got an 8, so he's happy with that. So he'll say, no, look, I'm happy with mine, I don't want to swap. And they move off and they actually challenge another pairing. So I'll say here they've had another challenge of, say, 3 or 4 minutes. Again, the team on the right have been the winners, so they head towards their opponent. This time he says to him, okay, what have you got? His opponent actually shows that he's got a queen. So he then says, okay, well, that's better than my 8. So he shows his opponent the 8 and says, okay, yeah, I want your queen, and they have to swap. So they basically continue doing this. Now, you need to make it really clear that the winner doesn't have to show his card if he doesn't want, but they have to hand over if they actually want to swap. Okay, so at the end of the day, you've played, say, 4 or 5 games. Whoever's got the strongest card would obviously be the winner. Now, with the joker, it's up to you. You don't have to put it in there if you don't want. The idea of actually telling the students, okay, there could possibly be a joker out there, would obviously tell those players, even if they've got an ace, that there could be something better out there. And that's how you play Jag the Joker. For more minor game and resource ideas, head to phys.com or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.